Okay, it is our last spring training game of the year. We're here at HoHokam Park in beautiful Mesa, Arizona. Chicago Cubs, their getaway game tomorrow. They fly to New York to help the Yankees open their new stadium in the Bronx. Today we're going to see Ryan Dempster. I think just pitch a couple innings for the Cubs as they probably have their bags packed, ready to leave after the game. It's been kind of our tradition to go to the last Cubs game of the year. Today they're facing the Cleveland Indians. Anthony Reyes is on the hill, former USC star. Looks like most of the regulars are going to play, although probably not the entire game. You're most likely going to see a lot of the players who may make the club here. And actually a few players who are just back from the World Baseball Classic. I saw that Chu of the Indians is back and he's going to be playing. And Fukudomi for the Cubs, who was on the winning Japan team. So we're about half hour away from game time, our third and final Cactus League game of 2009, and we'll be back with the start of the game. Okay, we're about to get started here. On the hill, we have Ryan Dempster. I don't know, is he the second or third starter? Rich Harden, definitely one of the top starters, and Carlos Zambrano. So he kind of gets himself ready. The Canadian who's been on a number of teams. The Reds, I think he may have been on the Red Sox, but he's just kind of come into his own again a couple of years ago. He's on the hill today, and he'll be facing the pride of Mill Creek, Washington, Grady Sizemore, who lays down a bunt, and it rolls foul. So there's Grady Sizemore leading off the game, the leadoff hitter for the Cleveland Indians. Probably one of the great stars in the game right now, and we met him last Saturday evening at Nordstrom's at Fashion Square, where he was autographing shirts from Affliction. Okay, we're now on the bottom of the first. Chu hit a home run for Cleveland in the top of the first, so it's 1-0. And Reyes is on the hill for Cleveland, and I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure how Reyes got to Cleveland. I haven't followed that particularly well. I know he's a USC star, and I remember him last pitching for St. Louis, so I'll have to check that out if that's the right Reyes. And of course, leading off for the Cubs is the one and only Alfonso Soriano. Played his big years with the Yankees, a little bit with Texas, and now with the Chicago Cubs. That unique stance, and it is 1-0. Well, as the song says, their bags are packed and they're ready to leave, and it's the top of the 7th, and getting a little bit of work in before the season starts. Carlos Marmol, who is the Cubs closer designate. Kerry Wood has moved on, and he's actually on the Indians. He won't be pitching today, mostly because most of the Indians are probably already gone. As are a good number of the Cubs. The moving truck is outside, just kind of waiting for the game to be over. And Marmol is here in the top of the 7th with the score 8-6. Cubs on top, and actually the Indians are out hitting the Cubs, but they have 3 miscues to their credit. So this is probably going to be the last video for this year's spring training, barring something pretty wild happening. So it's been a great spring training, although we've only had 3 games, and look forward to the Major League season, followed by, of course, our favorite, Arizona Fall League.